Hello everybody, Incon here with a patch review. This is our Dwarven God patch, and he is one of the coolest gods by far that Smite has ever introduced. And these 4 supports, baby, so all you supports out there, give yourself a hug. Let's be real, the solo laners are going to take him because he's so cool, but it don't matter. I'm going to insta-lock him first. But we're going to get right into this patch, guys. Not too much content in terms of balance changes, but a lot of cool stuff like skins and, of course, the new god that we'll cover at the end. First up, we have Aphrodite, new Aphrodite skin. It's amazing. And for those of you that did not watch and don't know, her auto attack, she literally throws the cat. Her auto attack is she chucks the cat and it hits things and it goes like the cat is being squished. And there's a joke to be made there that's been made, and I'm not going to make it again. But all I'm saying is Aphrodite, cat, hitting people in the face. That's all I'm getting into it. Great skin, though. Also,
double, toil and trouble.
Voice pack. How cool is that? Ski Patrol Scotty, new Scotty skin, which also completely redoes Koldir, which is awesome. So shout out to Koldir getting completely remade in this skin as well. A couple little redos on the particle effects, like it looks a little bit more snowy. But on the whole, another great skin. And look, you even get a voice pack.
Look, Bernhard, seems like these skills have been naughty again. Time to rescue them.
Awesome. Sick 2 skins coming out. As far as the rest of the skins, we got Demon King Ravana. Basically a tier 2 recolor. It's fine. Sobek skin recolor. It's actually pretty cool, but let's be real. It doesn't say, that's great, Tony. So it's not the best Sobek skin by any means. We got and her down here. Woo! Yeah! Card art. Grats. That's not the right thing. Wormslayer Uller. This is supposed to be an Uller skin. These are from last patches. What? What did this patch just do? What the... Anyway, there's actually supposed to be an Uller skin here that they have the wrong card art for, because why not? It's a super cool Uller skin. Let's see if the voice pack is actually right.
There is no beast I can't slay.
Okay, so the voice pack is right, but the skin is wrong. Anyway, it's an Uller that has a bunch of fire particle effects on his arrows and stuff. Super sweet. That's a Fafnir skin. He's up top. And Jingwei got our Mastery skins, which are also sweet. And Bay and stuff like that. Anyway, those 2 are wrong, but what are you gonna do? Not my fault. New achievements. Super exciting, super exciting, super exciting. Okay, item changes. Gauntlet of Thebes. Increase health to 350 to 400, as they did with Mail of Renewal and Stone of Gaia. That entire tree getting an additional 50 HP on all those items. No other changes. That is it. Will it help? Sure, 50 HP is nice. Is it going to be game-changing? Of course not. They don't want to do anything too crazy before DreamHack. As far as God changes go, we got AMC. Cooldown reduced on Hive from 16 to 14 seconds. Whoa! Literally changes absolutely nothing about the god. Nada. Artemis, in general. Woo! Fix an issue. Nice. Hebo. Water spout, mana cost reduced. Whoa! If this was like his one that you spam all the time, maybe it would have a little bit of effect. But water spout's on a 10-second cooldown. You're not spamming it anyway. Congratulations on your 5 mana that you're saving at level 1. Grats. Kukulkan getting an actual change to his god. Slipstream, which is reduced cooldown from 15 seconds to 11 seconds when you rank it up. So that's actually an important change. 4 seconds minus on cooldown is a big deal for Kukulkan. And I'm glad to see him getting a little bit of a buff there. And it's an actual real god change. So that will help him a little bit trying to get away. Especially in the later levels of the game as he gets to rank it up. Because he's still not going to rank it up before his 1 and his 3. But it will help him actually in the later stages of the game to survive a little bit longer. Which is awesome. Okay. So for some real changes, we got Rat and Susano. Mainly Rat. Susano barely got touched, actually. Rip. But Rat, Dart, base damage reduced. 100 to 80 at the start, and from 260 to 240 at the end. So a little bit of a nerf there. That's nice. 20 damage each on each tier. Flurry, cooldown increased by 2 seconds. and the protection debuff reduced from 2-2-3 from 2-3 to 6, whatever, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to 2-2, 3, 3, 4, which is also nice. To be noted, he also got hot fixed today, and his Acorn Blast, his 3, got increased cooldown from 10 seconds to 15 seconds, so factor that in as well with your Rattatasker changes. He's still going to be strong, but this should hopefully tone him down to not just be like you're 30-0 like every game you play Rattatasker. Raijin getting a bit of a nerf. Thunder Crash, reducing the damage on the initial burst and when you actually teleport. Basically trying to take away a little bit from that 2-3 combo you could do with Raijin that would almost one-shot people through the entirety of the game. Now Thunder Crash, a little bit more of just a getaway skill, not an initiation skill like it was so often being used. You can still do it for the guaranteed damage, but it's not going to be as popular of an idea. Susano. All they did was touch his Storm Kata. Scaling reduced by 10% on both hits, so a total of 20% scaling reduction. And he no longer procs multiple item effects like Bluestone Pendant more than once, so the first hit will proc the Bluestone, the second hit will not. And that's it. That is all they changed on Susano. At least it's something, but he is still going to be a very strong pick in the meta. So is Rattatasker for that matter. So expect a lot of play from both of them for the rest of forever. Now, that's all the changes, except for the new god, who's I'm just going to blow your mind. Ready? Here we go, baby. Fafnir, Lord of Glittering Gold, 404 not found. Best god ever! Well, that didn't work at all. We can see his pretty face right there. He's a dwarf. He's about yay high. You can't even see it because that's how tall he is. So, let's talk about his passive. Passive. Fafnir gains 4 bonus gold from all minions, structures, kills, and assists. He also gains bonus protections based on the amount of gold he's currently holding. I believe it's up to 30 for 1,000 gold. I do not have an exact number on that, but that's what I've been told. Yes, this stacks with Watcher's Gift. Yes, it does. You can have a double Watcher's Gift on this god. I mean, you just being like, cash, 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 everybody, cash, 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 cash. It's going to be awesome. Straight money. What's going to happen, though? Solo laners are just going to pick this god, and they're going to be like, I got the cash monies now, bitch. I'm going to be like, man, I ain't letting Maddie play him. Okay? So, all of his abilities have 2 things, because he's a guardian with his ultimate that changes him into a dragon, and his abilities do a little bit of different things. So, what's his 1? He throws a hammer that deals damage to all minions in its path. When it hits a god, it will stop and stun them for 1 second. It then pulses out a slow and slows that person and all nearby enemies for 3 seconds. In dragon form, it deals increased damage that ticks every second for 3 seconds, so it becomes a bleed. Also, the pulse will shred protections in addition to slowing. Okay? I know you already like, yes, yes, yes. It just gets better. 2, Horrifying Gaze. Coerces his allies into fighting harder, okay? Boosting their power and attack speed for 5 seconds and healing himself. But wait, it gets better. In dragon form, it's a giant AoE. And it can buff multiple allies. You can hit your entire team with that 5-second buff. And yes, you heard me right. It is power and attack speed. Yes, if you put this on Kukulkan, Kukulkan's ultimate will hit harder. Yeah, you throw this on Hebo, Hebo ults will win the game. I do not know the exact numbers on it. We will have to play him on PTS. His 3, Underhanded Tactics, Deadly Bite. You leap to a location and you disarm people in front of you. Now, this is a it's an immediate leap right in front of you. If you do it farther away, it takes a little bit longer, but still very fast. And the damage that it does is a cone in front of where you land. So only the way you're facing. So if somebody is, say, 5 feet in front of you, and you jump 6 feet, and then the cone goes out, you're not going to hit them, because it's not like a circle like jumps are. It's a cone-based jump. So when you land, it's only the cone in front of you. It's a tiny cone, but like not that hard to hit. In dragon form, he can leap farther, and he like far. Also, it does increased damage that becomes a bleed, just like his 1. and it stuns the closest enemy to him for 2 seconds in addition to disarming them. And now the dragon. You thought that was enough right there, right? With all the new abilities from Dragon, right? You thought that was good. No. When you transform into a dragon, during the process, okay? During the process of turning into the dragon, you're immune to damage. You cannot be hit while you're turning into the dragon. When you turn into the dragon, all nearby enemies are poisoned, taking damage over 3 seconds, okay? Before you use any abilities. Then your basic attack changes and becomes Ares Flame Wave out of your mouth hole, proccing 3 times per second, and dragon form lasts for 40 seconds, or you can end it early. He is literally the coolest god that Smite has ever made in the history of ever, and I am so flippin' pumped to play him, and you should be too, guys. This is our patch review of Fafnir, Lord of Glitter and Gold, and the Dwarven Corruption. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you want to help support the channel, please subscribe, and as always, have a twitchin' day, y'all.